We couldn't have a better day on Vancouver Island. Actually, I'm in Maple Bay at the Marina, and behind me, the C-SPAN Cutlass. You don't see the C-SPAN Cutlass in here all that often, so there's some people working, and there's lots of other things going on as we prepare for the Wooden Boat Festival coming on May 17th and 18th. Right here, we'll tell you all about it. Thanks for joining us on Go Island, Cowichan Valley. On today's show, lustrous wood and salt air. Look forward to some amazing wooden boats. BC Legislature news with Sean Leslie. And the cutest dolls made here and sold all over the world. All of that and more on Go Island, Cowichan Valley. Well, I am delighted to welcome Carol Messier, who is the owner-operator, along with her husband, here at Maple Bay Marina. And we have got the greatest day, don't we, for this talk about the Wooden Boat Festival. And I think it's just going to carry right on until May 17th and 18th. So let's talk about some of the history, Carol. This little marina's been here for a while. I saw some heritage shots of it in the 40s, 50s era.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about the history.
About Maple Bay Marina, it was established in 1940, and it just started as one little marina, and it's grown. Yes, we're actually one of the largest water leases marinas on Vancouver Island now.
Wow, that's fantastic. We have a sea dog too. We have Maslow accompanying us today. Just love, he's so well behaved, a little Bichon. And we're going to be telling you all about the Wooden Boat Festival. There's so much to do, so much to see. There's great activities for family, lots of fabulous wooden boats. So let's get right into that, because I want to talk about the fascination with wooden boats. Carol, both you and I know a lot of people that have tried restoring and are still restoring wooden boats. You know, they do something really important though. They maintain our ties to our maritime heritage.
They do. It's the Vancouver Island is built on boats from all the way from Captain Vancouver, makes me think of, right?
Yes. And people work so hard at the restoration.
They do. Wood boats are a lot of work, and it's the love and the passion that goes into them that really kind of draws me to them, and the people that keep them. The people are keepers of history. Some of them consider themselves caretakers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they really are.
Yeah.
And I guess you're expecting people, mostly for Vancouver Island, but do you get boats from all over coming to the festival?
Yeah, we do get some boats from the mainland, and we have a couple boats coming from Washington also. There's one gentleman that comes up almost every year, and he's going to be towing a little boat called Ladybug. It's going to be adorable. The kids are going to fall in love with her.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, behind us we have Footloose. Now this is an Ed Monk design, and a lot of people in the wooden boat area certainly know that name.
Yeah.
Perhaps you could tell us more about Ed Monk.
Yeah, Ed Monk, he's a premier naval architect of the Pacific Northwest from the late 20s to the 1960s. And during World War II, he found himself designing military patrol boats, fishing boats, tugs, and towboats. And he's designed everything from dinghies to sailboats to powerboats.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
She is.
And lots and lots of wood.
Yes, yes, and lots of work. The bright work is amazing. I read a little bit about it, but I mean, you have to sand it down, you have to put varnish down, then you have to sand it again, varnish it, and I think it's about a 10-layer job, right? I've never had to do it myself, but I was just on her and I started falling in love with her. It's just, there's something about the history of boats and the warmth of them that just, they get into your heart, and you just, I think that's what a lot of wood boat owners do. It grabs them.
Well, the nice thing about wooden boat festivals in general, and certainly I know this is going to happen here at Maple Bay, is you can wander the docks. You can vote for your favorite boat.
Yeah.
You can come and meet the boat owners. And most boat owners are not shy about talking about their pride and joy, like Footloose. And we're going to just have a peek inside, a look at the incredible interior. It's about 30 odd feet long, and just a gorgeous example of what you can see at the festival on May 17th and 18th. A celebration of remarkable vessels and maritime heritage awaits you at the Maple Bay Marina Wooden Boat Festival. Walk the docks, vote for your favorite boat, enjoy live music, vendors, artisans, and the model boat show and boat pool. Saturday, May 17th and Sunday, May 18th at Maple Bay Marina, 6145 Genoa Bay Road. All details are at the website, maplebaymarina.com. We'll be right back to tell everybody more about the festival, Carol. So stay with us. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're also going to go to another magical place, which is Whippletree Junction. And in Whippletree, believe it or not, there's a tiny factory and lots of people working really hard to turn out ethically produced dolls made of natural fabrics, and they go all over the world. Meg Cuthbert will have that story after our break. Rain or shine, do not miss the Wooden Boat Festival, May 17th and 18th, right here at the Maple Bay Marina, with all kinds of fabulous music. Lots of artists are going to be here, and of course the wooden boats, the star of the show, and a lot of boat owners who are only too anxious to tell you about their wooden boats. So actually on the poster here, Carol, perhaps you can tell us about these beauties, because Tamarack, I know, is quite a well-known wooden boat.
She is. She's an ex-forestry boat, which the ex-forestry boats within themselves could just have their own show, right?
Yeah.
They started in the 1920s before there was roads and stuff. So the ex-forestry boats were used to patrol the forestry lands for BC.
Right.
And
the
family,
often, in
yeah.
a pinch, they would deliver supplies here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tamarack, she was one of the ones that was purchased by BC Forestries. She was originally built for BC Packers as a seiner boat.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful looking boat too.
1927.
Still in good shape.
Yeah, oh, she's beautiful. She
Yeah.
is.
And then there's a lovely decorated boat here, which
Yep.
is, tell us a little detail.
That's Imute, and if I say it correctly, and she's another Ed Monk design boat, and she was built in 1969.
That is just
Yeah.
gorgeous. And I understand the owners of Imute just love kids.
They
So
do.
this is a family festival. Bring
Yeah.
your kids, and everybody can enjoy
Yeah.
meeting the owners.
They have a neat little toilet seat that just amazes the kids. It's a kind of like a clear lacquer, and it has little sea creatures and shells in it.
You've got a lot of great sponsors. We won't list them all because there's so many really great community-minded sponsors. We all know these events wouldn't happen without them. So thanks to all the sponsors out there
Yeah.
who've participated. I do want to talk about some of the entertainment that we have coming up, and we're going to give a little bit of a glimpse of that. Music of all kinds in this setting would just be fantastic, and artists as well. We'll give you more detail on that in a few moments, but we do want to talk about just the time of day. When can people expect to see most of the boats and the boat owners? We know it's happening on May 17th and 18th.
Yeah. Well, most of the boats arrive Friday, but that's a setup day. So the public are welcome to come down the Saturday and Sunday, basically 10 to 4, 10 to 5. Some people come a little earlier, but that's okay, and hang out a little longer, especially on sunny days. But it does go rain or shine.
Right.
In the center part of our courtyard on shore, there'll be a pool put together with and remote control model boats. And those themselves, a lot of work goes into those. Some people machine their own parts for these model boats.
That's incredible.
Yeah, yeah. They're just about as passionate about their model boats as they are about wood boats. And there's some wood boat owners that own both. Yeah.
When you first drive in, you'll see the shipyard, and I actually thought it was still a working shipyard. It's been here for a long time. It's now a restaurant. Tell us a bit of history about that.
Footloose was actually built right in the Shipyard restaurant when it was a shipyard by the Benson brothers that used to own the marina. And a little bit of history is, you see the park, you might see the parking lot, that's all fill. And on the sides, water used to surround all three corners of the shipyard, and they would bring boats up on rails and bring them up, work on them, build them. there's people that I talk to in the restaurant that tell me that they actually worked on boats. As they sit there and have a beer, they go, Carol, I worked on engines right here. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it just ties me to that history and gives a bit more, I don't know, it's really hard to pinpoint that feeling that it gives you, the history. Just, like again, it just ties you. It gives some authenticity to us being here and the boats. And
of course.
Yeah.
And we talk about a lot of the wooden boats, Carol, as if they are from decades ago, and many of them are. But in fact, you also have a number of modern boats on show, which are wood. You were telling me some people build from scratch their own wooden boats. That's a piece of work.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
But it must be fascinating to talk to these owners.
Oh, they are, to just find out their passion and the story, whether it's a 100-year-old boat or a 5-year-old boat, to hear the stories behind them. One of the boats that was built by their owners, he actually had the cedar picked out and had it milled.
Amazing.
So it came from he had the tree picked out all the way to the boat.
Yeah. And I'm just guessing that some of the folks that own wooden boats are people that used to work either in the forestry service. You know, they've fallen in love with boats over the years.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking there must be just as many fascinating personalities connected to the
It is. A lot of good salty characters. Yeah.
That's something to look forward to at the Wooden Boat Festival.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to come back and give you a lot more detail on what will be happening at the festival, so you can come down and enjoy it for yourself. And getting here is just absolutely a beautiful drive. Whichever way you come, you eventually arrive at the Maple Bay Marina. You will just love it here. And it's a great day out, so come and enjoy the Wooden Boat Festival. We'll be right back after we take a brief break. We're going far away to the BC Legislature with Sean Leslie after our break. Maple Bay Marina has been providing a secure harbor since 1945. It is sheltered in the heart of the Gulf Islands, maintaining a secluded, rural ambiance. The marina has grown over the years into one of the largest in BC. Passionate owners will gather at the marina for the Wooden Boat Festival on May 17th and 18th, with live music, art, a model boat show, and the darlings of the event, remarkable wooden boats. All details about the festival are at the website, maplebaymarina.com. Oh, I tell you, it's good for the soul out here. Lots of salt air, and the sun is shining, and the birds are tweeting. It's just fabulous, and I know it will be the same for the Wooden Boat Festival. I'm here with Carol Messier, who is the owner-operator, along with her husband, of the Maple Bay Marina, and we have had the best welcome, the same kind of welcome you'll have at the Wooden Boat Festival, which is happening rain or shine on May 17th and 18th. And tell me about the fact that people can still get involved if they have a wooden boat. You take the entrance all the way up to the opening day?
Yeah, as long as if I can fit a wood boat in, I'll fit you in. And yeah, we take reservations up to the day. There's a special moorage rate for wood boat owners.
Perfect.
And I've even had a few last year that just popped in on a Saturday. And yes, please, we love you and we want you here. And come tell your story. Come show off your boat.
And lots of different kinds of boats. There's quite a list. Work boats, sailboats, rowboats, kayaks, classic monks, and Chris crafts, all included and all welcome, or any other kind of wooden vessel that you happen to have floating. So let's talk also about what else will be on the water, because the neat thing is you're going to actually have the music out here on the water.
Yeah, we're going to bring one of our concrete floats around, and we set it up with a tent. She'll be on this side, and we'll have Andy McCormick in the afternoon on Sunday, and he's really great at getting the crowd going. Some people have even danced when Andy's playing. And Saturday afternoon, Wayne Codden will be playing, and anybody that's into Van Morrison, Neil Young, Bob Dylan, and he actually also has some of his own songs that he will sing that he's pretty amazing.
Sounds fabulous. Now, those groups are there, is there a specific time for the music on Saturday?
Yeah, between 1 and 4, they'll be playing here on the docks.
Okay,
yeah.
Perfect. And Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Sunday, 1 to
both.
4.
Yeah, rain or
Okay.
shine.
Okay. Now, another really neat attraction is there will be a marine artist, and then he'll be flanked by all kinds of other artists. So tell us some of the highlights there.
Yeah, well, Michael Dean, the marine artist, he's been coming here since the first show in 1996.
So he's a veteran.
Yeah, he's a veteran, and he also has a model boat, so he'll be a part of that too. And we have renowned painters, Jeffrey Birkin, Carol Barrett, Sarah Parr. We have someone that does glasswork, West Coast chimes, there's photo art, stained glass, and Delbert Peter will be here for his I can't say that, Coast Salish carving, and along with his wife that does knitting.
Really?
So we'll have a little bit of First Nations here too.
You know what? It's like wrapping all the talent of the Cowichan Valley into one big boat and sailing it down to the, to the Maple Bay Marina. It's just fabulous. You've got a really, really eclectic group of people, and it will be wonderful hearing those sea stories from all of the folks that participate as well. And it sounds like you're going to have a steaming busy business here through the spring and summer. Carol, you've been here about 10 years, you were telling me?
Yeah.
So you welcome people, I'm sure, from all over the place, because I've seen American sailors when they arrive in Canada and they discover a cove like Maple Bay. It is just unbelievably beautiful.
It's well known to boaters. It's a very well protected marina, and a lot of them are customers are coming from the mainland, Vancouver, Seattle, and they're trying to get away from that busy city life, right?
Yes, yes.
And they just come and they relax. And yeah, we've had people as far away as the UK and stuff.
Wow.
They've traveled on their boat and ended up here in Maple Bay.
Isn't that great? Lucky them.
Yeah, lucky, yeah.
Thanks, Carol, for all of your information. We wish you lots of success with the Wooden Boat Festival coming on May 17th and 18th. And we'll just remind people that we love your story ideas. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have met Carol. I wouldn't know as much as I do now about the Wooden Boat Festival. So thanks for all your story ideas. Be sure and keep sending them in. We're on Facebook or Twitter, or you can email us. And Carol, it's time for us to go and wander the docks, I think.
Best thing to do, walk the docks.
We'll see you next week. Come on, Reef. That is so cute. Good boy.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir. Casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.